Mechanics, all they do is they give you I don't know anything about cars. And he's like, well, your thing is the cyclopeter radiator is all upside down. And I'm like, I don't know. Then is there anything? Well, you didn't realize that the cycle. I'm like, I don't know. He's like, listen, I got something to show you. And he wouldn't tell me over the phone. Yeah. I'm like, what? I know. It's herpes. He's like, I got this from changing your car. Hey, everybody. Okay, remember last week when you said, okay, your nails?
Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Okay, let's go. Yeah, your nails, yeah.
And then you said, okay, we'll cut them.
Yeah.
And then I'll let them grow.
Yeah.
So we usually record on Tuesday.
Yeah.
But today's a Thursday.
Yeah.
And I cut my nails last Wednesday. So
Okay.
it's a week.
It's a week.
in one day.
Drum roll. Oh, wow. They do grow fast.
I cut them all the way down. To down.
Wow. They're dirty. They're dirty too.
Yeah, I gotta cut them every week, otherwise I collect all sorts of dust and.
Mine don't grow as much. Maybe I'm not getting enough supplements.
But I don't know. Maybe it's like how I'm hairy. Maybe I'm also naily.
Well, it's
I could be also.
It's the same thing. Hair and nails are. I think are made from the same.
Like my hair grows really fast, and then my nails grow fast. Penis grows normal.
No.
The pubes grow fast. The balls, they're huge.
They're huge, yeah.
Yeah, big balls, lots
nice.
of.
I think I have normal balls.
Yeah.
They're getting lower and lower every year.
It's where the piss is stored.
You know, like when you're a child and your mom measures you against like the kitchen wall or whatever, and she puts a line.
Yeah.
As you grow older, you do the same thing with your balls, but the line keeps just going down and down and down.
That's cool.
You know, you're getting old when you're like doggy style.
Oh, sorry. Who's your mom in that situation?
Your mom.
That's good.
You know when you're doggy styling, and you're getting old when you're like, the thud of the boom.
Yeah.
And then it's like.
Yeah, double thud.
The balls they're out of phase. They're just hitting after.
Mine go.
Wait, hot.
Yeah, that's that. That's the story of the nails.
But do you cut your toenails? Do they grow as fast? Because apparently the fact that you wear socks and shoes.
I don't know. I never really look at my feet unless I'm.
Unless you're showing them to me, you piece of shit.
Yeah. That's the only time.
You're just making me angry.
They're still
days,
red.
Gabe. You're just making me so angry. Everything about you is just making me angry.
I'm not doing anything.
Hey, Gabe, want to go to Berlin, do comedy? Maybe, I don't know.
I'm already going there for so long.
I don't know. Here's my feet.
It's not hard. It's hard to get off.
Me working so hard.
Yeah.
To get you gigs and help you grow. This is how you repay me.
Yeah, well,
shitty ass friendship.
There's the podcast that in the world that's fun. I don't know.
I should be in a happy mood. I'm on vacation, man.
Yeah. This is Hawaii, baby.
It is Hawaii in my mind, dude. Yesterday I smoked like 3/4 of a joint.
Oh,
which is a lot.
That's a lot of weed. Did
you
freak out?
No, I was just cleaning my apartment.
Oh.
That's what I do.
Sure.
At my age right now, like a fun day.
Yeah.
Is I have a day off, so no work. I wake up whenever I want. I don't have comedy, so I have my evening for myself.
Wow.
I just smoke weed, put on tunes that I like, and I just clean my house.
That's nice.
Think of jokes.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I do. It's the best. It's like going to a club, but in your own house. Because I'm listening to great songs. I'm high, so I'm intoxicated.
Yeah.
There's no stupid people around me.
No, sorry.
And I'm just cleaning my apartment and thinking of jokes. There's nothing. I'm getting old. There's nothing I like more than that.
No, I feel you, man. I like, I don't know. I mean, I don't like cleaning. I kind of hate cleaning.
I'll ask Claire what you like.
Yeah.
Whatever Claire likes, you like. I get it.
Yeah, I don't really like cleaning. I like, I like being whipped. I like no, okay, here's the thing about Claire. I think I owe a lot to Claire.
It's not Claire. I have nothing against Claire. It's you that pisses me off.
Oh, yeah.
I like Claire. She helps you deal with a lot of things.
She helps
making
me
you a better person.
She helps me a lot. Like, I can't ever say nothing bad about her ever because there's nothing bad about her at all. I'm not even joking.
What does she have against you?
Nothing.
What she has something that she's like, if you say this, I will tell the world.
No.
That you like to get fucked in the arse by my father.
If anything, it's the inverse of that. Like, okay, I'm being vulnerable now. Okay, I'm not often very vulnerable. The moment I get vulnerable, I start to cry. So I'm not gonna cry. So I'm suffering very, very deeply with panic attacks almost every night.
Lately.
Yeah, lately over the last like month, let's say, almost every night, and they're really, 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 really they're bad. I promise I wasn't gonna cry, but it's okay. Wait. But yeah.
Sorry, bro.
I'm good.
You want a hug?
No, I'm okay. Oh, this is okay. But yeah. That's all that needs to be said. Jeez. Ooh, okay. How the hell do I continue?
My asshole hurts.
Yeah, I know. You should start crying. God damn. But anyway, no.
I cried. I cried also this week, so I feel you.
But yeah, no.
Do you know what's causing them? Do you know what's the source?
No, I just wake up every night thinking I'm like dying, and so I have to like go around
Is it
outside.
because you're sleeping next to Claire?
Yeah, she's got the whip
I'm
around
stuck
my
with
neck.
her forever.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why. It happens every few years where like I just suffer really bad. That's all.
Every few years. Okay, so it's not.
It's like it happens, and then like for like a month or two, it's just really like shitty.
And how did you deal with it in the past?
It's just time.
Oh yeah, just give it. Okay.
Yeah, and it goes away.
And we don't know the source.
I don't know. Maybe I got to go to therapy or something. I have no.
It's not a bad idea.
No.
Sorry, go for guys. E-transfer me, supersonicamer@gmail.com. Whatever money you want to give to Gabe, so he can afford the.
No, I could for therapy.
Therapy.
I just need. You know what it is? I tried going to therapy like a long time ago. Is that my? Oh yeah, that was to move my car.
Sorry, guys. That's giving me anxiety. Like, what happened? By the way, feel free to keep as much as you want out of this and remove as much as you want. And you can keep this as well if you. I appreciate you being vulnerable with me. It means I didn't know we were that close that you can
It's
act like a little bitch when you're around me.
What that was talking about? Oh yeah, I tried to go a long time ago, but it was all like super French, and it was all like just people who like. They're like reading out of like this book, like this. They had this like little black book with
Is
all
it like a Park X therapist?
No.
Hey, bro, bro, just fucking hit a cannoli, all right, bro.
Cannoli.
Bro, tough it up.
I wish it was that easy, but
Was it like a real therapist, like a license?
Well, I would go to a doctor, right? And then the
Mhm.
doctor would be like, okay, now we need to do a referral. But a lot of times doctors, they want to keep you as patients.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, oh, no, I can prescribe you medication. And I'm
Mhm.
like, well, I need like.
Tell them I don't want medication. I just want to talk to someone.
Yeah, the thing is like, oh, but they won't let you go down that path unless
Mhm.
you follow what they prescribe. So
Mm.
this one doctor, he prescribed me, and it's really hard to find a doctor. It's like really, really hard. And so there's one
a
doctor.
therapist? Or-
Like just to get to a therapist
Mm.
is unless you want to pay private, like
Mhm.
which is very expensive and also very difficult to find. It's like you need to really, it takes forever, like to be referred and find the right person, and then you're spending money on a person that may or not work out, you know. So, and then this doctor, like he's like, well, how do you feel? And I'm like, I feel gay. I'm like, okay. And he went to G in the book, you know. He's like, okay, you feel gay. That means you need this medication mixed with that medication. I'm like, okay. And he gave me antidepressants, and he gave me like
You're
some.
not depressed.
No, but it's part of the whole
Okay.
spectrum, right? I
Okay.
don't know. I have no idea. But I'm also depressed. But it's and he also gave me like benzodiazepine, the shit that the Jordan Peterson almost comatose on, you know.
Jeez. Ooh, can I have some?
Yeah, no, it's not bad.
I'm on my vacation. I like it.
It's a muscle relaxant, right?
Yeah. My pants.
Yeah, it's not bad. But
Okay.
I only took the muscle relaxant. I didn't take the antidepressant. I took one, and it made me chilled out. And then I
Yeah.
told the doctor, I'm cured. And he's like, did you take the antidepressants? I'm like, no. He's like, give me that. And then I was like, I'm not going back to this doctor. So that was,
From what I heard, is that
Yeah.
you need to find the right therapist.
yeah.
You need to visit a couple. It's not like you get a therapist and it's just because you gotta learn. Like, do you connect with that person? Are you able to be vulnerable with that person? Can we record a podcast? I mean,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you can. You have to. So you have to test out a few. But your girlfriend, she probably gets excellent insurance from her school. No, I think so.
Yeah, I don't. No.
I think
I think now maybe now she's working there. Maybe, but as a student she wasn't.
she wasn't getting insurance.
I just had to pay for it. It was like her own insurance. Like I'd have to.
I think you should check it out.
Yeah.
Because when I was a student,
Because now since she's working, she got like dental insurance and she's
Mhm.
going to the dentist and shit. But and she could put me on her insurance. I
yeah,
think.
100% you should take that insurance, and I
Yeah.
think you'll get a lot of money for,
Yeah.
and you can probably use it on like BetterHelp or whatever.
Yeah.
I think BetterHelp will be good for you.
Yeah. Oh, I'm like I log in and it's you and you're like, hey everybody, A B C D. I'm like, wait, I'm not Chinese.
I've been lying the whole time. I'm a therapist.
Yeah, I know.
What methods have? This is gonna be a serious podcast.
No,
guys,
no,
I'm
no.
sorry.
This is like the first 10 minutes. But
What methods have you used to, g- not control, but like,
yeah,
you feel it coming or whatever. You're like, oh, I'm in the zone.
Yeah.
Should I go? Just run for.
it's more
20
like
minutes.
like I open the window. I stand right at the window. I need to feel cold.
Oh, that's nice.
Because I wake up and like I'm drenched in sweat, right?
Mm.
And so like no matter how cold I get, I don't feel it.
Mhm.
So I need to stand out in the like be near cold until I start feeling it,
Mhm.
and then Claire calms me down. She a lot like really helps. So no, I'm not. Dude,
Claire,
my penis is coming out my
Start
ass.
sucking Gabe's penis. For fuck's sake. Give him a blowjob before he goes to sleep every night,
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah.
and he'll feel great.
It's funny.
That's
Yeah.
that's a Greek
Yeah.
not a Greek pentelis, but that's a Greek Italian way.
Oh yeah.
Any man who goes to sleep after a solid sloppy blowjob,
yeah.
there's no way you're gonna wake up. You're like, I'm too tired. Just sleep. Is it always on the morning? Like,
It's it used to be just all the time, a long time
Mhm.
ago, but now it's like only I wake up in the middle of the night and it hits me.
and is there anything you do at night that you could like?
So I think some of it is like eating before bed. I try not to eat before bed,
That's
but
good.
but even like if I eat at 8,
Mm-hmm.
that's still too late. Like
Yeah, but you go to sleep at like 11, right? You go to
yeah,
sleep early.
12. Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe you should like after you
Yeah.
should eat at 6. And
I
then
know it's
that's-
hard though because I'm like I'm hungry.
And then go to sleep hungry.
I know it sucks.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe the sleeping making you have, because you're very creative. You know what I mean? So in the sense, maybe are you being creative during the day? I'm just brainstorming.
Yeah,
solutions
all
here.
day.
Yeah.
But I think it's like also you have I have the fear of having a panic attack. So I
Mhm.
wake up, I go take a piss, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm awake. I'm gonna have a panic attack,
Mm.
and then I give myself one.
Blowjob. Right there,
Yeah.
Claire. This is your job. Like, this is. But like, I'm serious. Like,
Yeah.
imagine you're like, I'm gonna have right away. Like, oh, okay, life is good. Someone loves you. I think
Yeah.
blowjob just means like, I love you. I love you. I love you.
I know.
I love you.
But it's more like the feeling of you feel like you're gonna die. Like
Yeah,
you
but
feel.
imagine you're gonna die with a woman that you love, or any woman. Claire, if
Yeah.
you don't want to, we'll hire someone. We've got
Therapist.
The connection. Yeah, we'll hire a therapist to blow Gabe.
Oh, that's funny. But whatever. But I'm good.
Maybe you should talk about it on stage. So many people will relate. And maybe
Yeah.
this is how you're gonna
Yeah, maybe.
heal yourself.
Maybe. Yeah.
Like, hey, I get anxiety attacks. I know what you guys are saying. How can one man be so fucking gay?
That's so funny.
I went to the therapist, and the therapist was like, voulez-vous un peu de moutarde? And I was like, what? No, voulez-vous un peu de prescription drugs?
No.
I think.
Comedy does help though. Like
Yeah.
anytime I perform that night, I'm fine. I go right to bed, and when I don't do,
Oh, that's interesting.
yeah, weird, huh?
So you need to perform every night.
Yeah, I try.
Maybe that's the solution to your.
I just don't want to go down to Grumpy's. So anyway, did you change your tires?
As I did. Well, here's what happened. As I told you, I don't know if you remember, I fell in a pothole.
Yes.
It was crazy, and I
Uh-huh.
messed up 2 tires,
Wow.
and I changed only 1 tire.
What happened to your hand?
I did the dishes. See what happened when a man, with a straight cis male, does dishes,
Do you-
ladies?
do you
This
do-
is why
do you-
women should only be allowed in the kitchen.
Do you wash dishes with scissors? What do you?
With broken glass. This is how I remove the crust of pasta, burnt pasta sauce.
Oh, that's what that was.
No, what happened is that I took a glass, and I think there was like a microfracture.
Oh.
And with my strong, manly
Yeah,
upper
you
body,
rip your
I
hand
just
open.
squish it, and I cut myself. I should cover. This is disgusting, right? Is this?
I'm not disgusted by it.
No,
I don't care.
I am. It hurts.
Nothing really disgusting. It's just
It's just an
it's
open
just
wound.
flesh.
It's an open wound.
It's wounds.
It's a wound. So yeah. So I fell in a pothole. And
Yeah.
God damn it! I told you I had to change it.
Yeah.
And then like a gay guy passed by, and he's like, I'm like, can someone help? Remember?
Yeah, someone help
Yeah,
me.
you shouldn't make a short out of this, but it's okay. I'm not here. I don't want you to have an anxiety attack on me right now. But anyways, so I checked that day in the morning when we went to Ottawa. I change them in the morning, and I have.
Yeah.
And I have some. Did you change your summer tires?
I did, and listen, this is a mystery.
Ooh,
I
guys,
turned
listen,
into.
It's gonna turn into a short, unlike my story. So go ahead.
Why? What was yours? Yours was, but I said yours was like the Larry David video episode. Oh no, that was also a Larry David episode. Remember, we were talking about how like you wanted to put a fatwa on somebody.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's like a Larry David episode.
Yeah.
And then you said, you mentioned the tire thing, right? That's also a Larry David thing.
That happened to Larry David as well?
He was like begging people, can somebody help me? Can somebody please hit? And everyone just walking like,
Checking him out?
Well, it was just like a bunch of moms and like gay guys and shit.
He was changing the tire?
Yeah, and he did. And
Seriously? That exactly happened to Larry?
Yeah.
Am I Larry David?
I don't know. It's very...
and you're Jerry Seinfeld, and this is Seinfeld.
Yeah, maybe.
What's the deal with anxiety attacks? You don't mind that I make jokes about your anxiety attack? This is how I deal with people's pain.
No.
I try to make light, like make jokes, make fun of it, so that they don't take it as seriously.
No. It's I don't take it like seriously. I'm not like, oh my god, it's the most deepest thing. It's just something that you just can't escape it. You know, it just happens. It's just it's like herpes. You know, people get herpes and they're like, damn, I got herpes all of a sudden. You know, you get like the flare ups or whatever. I mean, I don't have herpes.
Rick flare up.
Yeah.
You have herpes?
No.
It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, I don't.
It's okay. I still love you. Yeah. No. Apparently, 1 out of 4 people get herpes.
Yeah.
There's a picture of me when I was like 12 years old, and it's like the photo used on my passport when I came to Canada, and I have like a cold sore on my lip.
Oh, really?
And everyone's like, oh, who fucking, like, guys, it's not a sexually transmitted disease.
Yeah, it just happens.
It's just someone probably, and like a whore aunt kissed me on the cheek. She gave me herpes or something.
Oh, that's funny.
I think it's herpes. That must be herpes.
Yeah, it's like a type of herpes, but it's like a skin.
Also, I was sucking my dad's cock. So
yeah,
no.
Ooh, stubbly.
Yeah. So you went to change your tires.
This won't be a short. This is like a.
No, it's funny. Make a short.
It's not that funny, but it's more of a.
All right, sorry.
So I was Sherlock Gabriel in this situation. Ooh. So the guy calls me. I changed my I changed my winter tires to my summer tires. Right. A mechanic calls me. Mechanics, all they do is they give you shit. They're like, what the hell? Like, I don't know anything about cars. And he's like, well, you know, your thing is the cyclopeter radiator is all upside down. And I'm like, I don't know. Then is there anything? Well, you didn't realize that the cycle? I'm like, I don't know, dude. Even bike mechanics, they're like, you know, your chain is from Baigatsu. You need more of a Madutsu. And I'm like, I don't. They're fucking assholes. They all just. And then I'm like, I don't know. I don't fucking care. Just do it. And so he's like, listen, I got something to show you. And he wouldn't tell me over the phone.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? I know. It's herpes. He's like, I got this from changing your car. I go, he says 2 of your tires are like they're new tires.
Yeah.
And 2 of your other tires, they're like these Chinese. Yeah. He said these Chinese tires.
Yeah,
I know, but I was like, well, yeah, what's wrong with them?
Because you don't need, when you drive, you don't need, Jackie Chan.
That's funny. Dude, that's so funny. and you know, like those you know, when you put in the air, like that thing,
the valve,
like this.
It's not a circle.
It's like
a slit.
Oh jeez.
You fill it with fish sauce or whatever.
Oh jeez. Anyway.
Okay.
So he said like they're really old. They're like 10 years old. And I'm like, what? And he showed me there's cracks in them. It's like, it's very dangerous. You're on the road with these. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. And then I tell him, like, he says like the good ones are called like Kumho. They're like Japanese tires or something. Kumho Sensei. And I'm like, oh, that's weird. But I ordered already 4 brand new tires of Kumho. So I'm like, oh, maybe my mom, because I leave my tires with my mom. Maybe she accidentally took them. So I go to her house. I see the tires. There's no Kumho tires. I'm like, that's weird. Did somebody steal my tires? Okay. I had 2.
When did you order tires?
When I first bought the car.
And you just you're like, click, order, and I'm never going to think about it again.
Well, I ordered them and put them on my car.
On your car?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I ordered those tires.
Okay, so you use them.
I use them.
Oh, okay.
So now I'm thinking, where the hell are these fucking tires?
So you have two Kumo and two
Ching Chong, yeah.
Ching Chong bada bing bong.
Yeah.
Really?
And I'm like, that's weird. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Did they convert?
Who took your Kumo? Yeah.
And then I was like, that's so weird. And then I checked my mom's car because I thought maybe she took them back. So we have the same tires, I think, size tires or whatever. And then I'm like, oh, that's weird. And then my brother says, check your car. Maybe they just didn't take them off your car.
Yeah.
And I'm like, huh. And I go, and turns out the 4 Kumho tires were actually the summer tires.
Yeah.
And then I had 2 Kumho winter tires. And then I always had those Chinese tires.
Okay.
So that there was not really a mystery there. I was just stupid.
Okay.
I was just stupid.
But you can look at the. I'll teach you how to read the tire.
No, the thing is, I could read the tire. I just never read a tire.
It's not that hard.
I mean, it's not that it's hard. I just never look at the tire.
You just look at. Okay.
I just was like, yeah, it's black. It's a tire. Whatever. Kick it.
You should look at tires. I look at my tires once a week.
Well, what do you do with
I
them?
just look at them.
What do they?
I touch them to see if there's like a slow leak or whatever.
I thought you meant read them, like the label.
Well, yeah, you know how to read them, but I don't need to read them except ever. Once I have my winter tires, I have my summer tires. So you never need to read them.
Okay, I thought that's what you meant. So you can squeeze them and feel them.
Yeah, squeeze them. You're like, yeah, bitch, like that. Spit on the valve, like. Yeah. Oh,
this is so stupid. This is not gonna get you into JFL.
It's funny when I teach my Chinese students shapes. When I get to square, I'm like, and they're like,
that's so funny.
Nothing happened.
Yeah.
So it's you should learn how to like change a tire, put them oil, and what do you need to work on your car?
Nothing.
That's it. It's just the tires are dead.
I changed my oil and that's it.
Okay.
And I need to buy 2 more tires.
Okay.
So my car's good.
Good.
Yeah.
Like every time we go to Ottawa, I always check the pressure, make sure, because you don't want to be on the highway. And I have an old car now, so I gotta pay attention to it. Apparently, like I could sell my car right now for like $10,000.
Isn't that crazy?
Because the price of used car is so high.
My car doubled in price. It was I got it for $5,000.
Yeah.
And now it's like $9,500. It's a 2012 Honda.
Wow. Sell it, buy a new one.
Yeah.
Like buy a new car, because you know what I mean. Like
you think?
Well,
but then I'd buy a car for the same price.
Let me rephrase that. Buy me a new.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy a car soon.
Damn, that sucks.
Wow. All right.
Maybe get a Kia. They're like really cheap.
Yeah.
And
Kia, Honda. Mazda, Toyota. Those Japanese, Korean cars, they're good. That's all we can afford.
Yeah, no, 100%. All right, so I heard you did something really cool this week.
This podcast is weird. Something's wrong with us. I'm too tired, maybe. I'm
just out of my mind.
Okay,
I'm like, my mind is Chinese right now.
Yeah, man. Well, for those who know and for those who don't know, so I showcased for JFL on Tuesday. It was a fun show. It was at Bordel.
Okay, so walk me through. You walk to the venue.
So for the past 2 months, I decided all right, let's super mega focus on this. Let's bring our A game. So I think I did 60. I was on stage 64 times in the past 2 months.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was like that's why I set up my point sheet. I started losing weight, but then I gained it all back like in 5 days. But I'm like, all right, I want to be ready. I want to be confident when I hit the stage. So yeah, it was on Tuesday. I was at Bordel. Thank you, Pantelis. He's the one who got me the showcase. And I get there. It's raining. I'm holding my shitty umbrella, and I'm walking. And then I see one of the girls who work at JFL. I'm like, hey, how are you? She's like, oh, that's Neil. He's the recruiter or whatever. Shake his hand. I'm like, he's bald like me. I'm like, do you want an umbrella? I don't want you to wet your hair. I'm just,
And he has like a clipboard. He's like, he's like a driving instructor, the driving test guy.
Suck. So anyway, so we go there. We go in the green room. Then we go to the show. I went second.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
You don't want to go. Usually, you want to go as late as possible.
Yeah,
that's the crowd.
Second is fun though. Could be fun because it's like the first guy goes and you're like, I'm ready now. Like I want to go right now. Like you just want to.
Well, I was like, I don't know why, but I was so like, let's do it.
Yeah.
I was just like, let's fucking. There was no stress per se.
Uh-huh.
Because I was just 2 months of preparation, bro. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
let's
Yeah, you
rock
got
and
it
roll.
down.
Like, I was telling Mariam this. I went with the intention of like a first degree murder. You know what's like when you
Yeah,
murder
like
someone.
you planned it out in your mind.
Exactly. Like I came to kill with the intention to kill. It's not like second degree murder
Yeah,
or
accident.
third degree, or it was like a passion crime.
Yeah,
it was
manslaughter.
like
No.
it was like I'm gonna kill.
Yeah.
It's funny with telling that to a female who doesn't know you that much. She's like, Amer, we're not that close. Like, why are you talking about murder? Because I sent her the definition. I wished her a first degree murder because her showcase was this.
Okay.
Like, Amer, we're not like. Are you talking about comedy or are you
Yeah,
talking about actually
murder.
Why do you know
Murder.
so much about murder?
Yeah.
Fascinated
A lot
with
of crime
murder.
shows. Yeah.
So anyway, I went on stage.
What was green room like? What was the energy in the green room?
I don't like green rooms.
Okay.
So I went there. I spent a few times. I like being in the back, watching people sit. Everyone's excited. They're like, "What do you want for drink, my friend?" I'll have 2 gin sodas. People are laughing. I like this.
Okay.
The white noise of the crowd before
okay.
you go on stage is my favorite. Because the waitress is coming, taking the drinks. People are joking. I love that sound.
Cool. Yeah. Interesting.
It's just like okay, there's energy in the room. People are like, ooh, okay, yeah.
Wow.
Josh went before me, did well. Then I went on and
It's good.
I was so comfortable.
7 minutes.
I did 7 minutes.
That's good. And
And
who was after you?
I think Emil
Cool.
Emil Kuri.
Everyone did good.
Everyone did good, yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
I stepped out like after my set. I just went outside because I watched the video. I'm like, there's when you watch your own stuff, you're like, okay, I could have done this better. I should have shortened this. Like your own flaws. But everyone who watched it,
Oh, they filmed it all.
I filmed it.
You filmed.
I
Okay.
filmed my set. Everyone who watched it told me I did very well.
That's good.
And I agree. I was the crowd loved me right away.
That's good.
And yeah.
Wow.
Well, now it's so crazy. Like if I don't get that JFL, I'm like, hey, I'm okay. I killed. Like
Yeah, you
there's one of my best sets ever.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing I could have done more
No.
except maybe.
Oh, dude. I'm just looking at that mic. The mic head. It's like
That's why I bought so many mics.
it looks
so I
like you're
can-
blowing yourself. It looks like your head be going into your own head.
I do have a black hawk with an aluminum cap.
Very interesting.
And so yeah, that was the relief,
Yeah.
bro. The relief was just like, oh, I'm done. Like it's just, dude. I've been waiting so long to feel that feeling. I'm working so hard. So yesterday, so after we went hang out like with the comics, we were 6. We went to smoke a shisha. It was great, so
Nice.
fun. Chilled till like 3-4 in the morning.
Damn. Whoa.
And then I got home and I'm like, that's it.
C'est la vie.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Like, there's.
How do you find out? Is he like?
I don't know. No,
Did you speak to him after?
No, he left.
Oh, he left.
I'm assuming, dude, he's been touring Canada, watching
Oh yeah. He's
hundreds of
probably,
comics.
He doesn't know who the hell's who at this point. He's just probably like Amer. He's like, he better have like a good like filing system, because otherwise, how the fuck is he gonna know? Like
Some people, hopefully, this stupid mug
Yeah.
is memorable.
like
Not a lot of people look like this, bro. Let's be honest.
Yeah, no. True, he'll remember you.
Romanian wrestling coach.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of Romanian
True.
wrestling coaches in
Yeah.
Canada.
Damn, that's funny.
Yeah, no, it was my first like applying for something experience. So
Good.
It's crazy, dude. I was never felt proud of myself. It's comedy. You get comfortable being a loser, and I was like, I did it. Like people came to see me that I was like, oh, you're here. Oh, you're here. Oh, you're
Yeah.
here. Like 2-3 girls. I'm like, hey,
Wow,
I know you.
that's so nice.
Yeah. So thank you, bitches. Bone horse. Thank you for coming.
I'm gonna cry again for you. I'm crying for you. No, I can't
Wait
cry.
till I get something before. You
Oh yeah.
And then you can cry as much as you want.
Fuck.
Yeah. The comics congratulated me. There was, we have good people in the city. Man.
Yeah, they're nice.
We have good people. I opened us a lot. I wanted to get him like a plant.
A plan.
See, I don't know what do you get another man as a thank you?
Get him a bottle of like whiskey or
He
something.
doesn't drink.
What type of man doesn't drink? Yeah,
He eats healthy. When is the last time you saw him drink?
maybe get him like a cinema.
What do Greek people like? What can I get a drug?
Oh,
drink?
maybe like a Cinema Guzzo gift certificate.
That's dude. Go have an anxiety attack. That's the shittiest gift ever.
He seems like a guy that likes to go to the movies.
Dude, the guy works like 60 hours a day.
Okay, Then
I was thinking a plant, because like a nice plant.
Yeah, but that
And I told that to Michelle, and Michelle was like, "That's the stupidest gift you
well, a
can
plant is
get."
something.
Flowers?
No, a plant is something you give somebody when they have a new place or whatever.
Well, he has like an amazing studio.
Nah, plant is lame, man. Flowers is gay too.
Flowers is super gay, but he's Greek.
But-
He's half gay.
No, maybe like
He likes a dog. Should I get him
dog bed.
a dog bed? I don't know. What do you get? Like, what do you get? That's a good question. What do you get?
He likes
man-
games. Get him like a PlayStation gift certificate, like $50 gift certificate or $100.
That's $50 for Jane. What is that? Child, the 16-year-old child. You give him $50.
Or enough for a game.
My
Like,
budget
he
is
plays a
200
lot of
bucks.
games.
My budget is like $200.
He has like a video game podcast. I don't know. Maybe he has a video game podcast where he just talks about games.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's like Electric Playground or something.
I didn't know that.
It pops up on my feed.
I don't watch it. I don't play video games, so I can't get him video games.
Get him like
I can't get him a gift card. What do you get another straight man? Hey, like, we're not super close, but he's like a friend.
Okay, what about what type of clothes does he wear?
He wears he dresses well, bro.
But what do you like?
He dresses like in like nice stuff.
Yeah,
he has a great,
yeah.
like brands, like nice brands. I can't afford that.
Uh,
Like he likes Champion. He has like a nice leather jacket. I could steal it and then find it for him. Like, hey, look what I found.
he likes the Toronto Raptors, right?
I don't know.
Well, he wears that jacket all
He likes
the time.
football. He likes football. Like
Does he? I thought he loves basketball.
gay
He's
football, like European gay football.
Oh yeah, soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah, something Greek. He likes Greek soccer.
Lube.
I don't know.
What do you get? I don't know, man.
let-
Guys, you know what? Let us know.
Yeah,
let us know what would you
What would you get a man?
what would you get another man that you respect a lot? He's not my best friend, but he's a friend, and he's someone I look up to and I respect a lot.
Yeah.
And he tremendously helped me in
Yeah.
with getting me the showcase. So I'm like, who
I
you
don't know, man.
would you get another man? That's why I think a plant or flowers. Flowers is gay.
Flowers is horrible.
Why? Like a nice $200 bouquet?
No, that's
Bro.
insane. What do you? If someone got me flowers, I'd be like,
And you'd have an anxiety.
What
attack.
I'd be like, what?
My friend loves me. Then you suck Claire's cock.
It's funny. No. First of all, I don't get anxiety attacks from things. I get anxiety attacks from nothing. That's what's scary about it. It's not like a thing happens and I freak out. I'm like, everything's great, and then it happens.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But you know that they pass, or do you not know when you go
Every single time it happens to me, I think this is the end and I'm gonna die because it
Okay.
feels like it. That it's not like there's no part of my brain that's like it'll be fine. It's like every part of my brain is trying to get to that point, So, and it's like a tunnel, and you pass through.
Have you ever tried like splashing your face with water, slapping yourself,
Yeah. But
or
then,
like jogging, going on like a fucking sprint?
well, a lot of times it's like 3 a.m. and around outside. I just walk around the block or walk up and down in the cold, and I'm fine.
I find a lot of my anxiety when I have it, like a good 45 minutes on the elliptical machine,
Yeah.
melts it all away.
It's not anxiety in the sense where I'm like, oh, I have what's this thing? Oh, goo, I'm scared. It's different from that. It's like
Did you ever try wearing a skirt? Because you're a little.
it's like so. A panic attack is a sudden rush of adrenaline being pumped through your body, and that's the feeling. Imagine you're like all of a sudden you're falling out of a building, or you're in a car crash, or you're like in something in a scenario where something you need all that fight or flight thing, and so.
But for you, it's just like your brain is.
It just for some reason
wired.
it just gets whoop, and it all happens, and I'm like, fuck. It's like a more of a medical issue than it is a psychological issue, like in the moment. It's not like I'm not. There's no ramp up. I'm not like, oh God, I have a big test tomorrow. It's like I'm asleep and it wakes me up.
Wow.
It's like weird.
Yeah, probably your brain has a little
It's a little extra.
the way I see
penis.
the brain, and it's wrong. It's not. You ever seen like in the 30s or whatever when they have a phone operator? Yeah, transfer me to Mrs. Thompson.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Mad
And
Men
then-
sound.
And then she just takes
Yeah.
and then she plugs it. Me and my brain, the way I see a brain is like just a bunch of cables connecting to other things.
Yeah.
And creativity is that you plug this cable into another output, and then you have a new connection. This is how I see my brain.
Okay.
And I find like magic mushrooms for me, they don't help with, they just untangle the cables, so you see the cables better, so you can connect better. So imagine like your earphones, like I I have wireful earphones.
Wired?
Wired
Oh,
earphones.
wired. Okay.
Because not wireless. They're
Yeah.
wired. They're wired earphones. And you know, some they're all jumbled together and you have knots.
Yeah.
Well, I find magic mushrooms, it just unknots all the
Nuts,
cables.
huh?
So
Okay.
all these cables now, I see them better when I take magic mushrooms.
Okay.
So probably at 3 a.m, your operator just
Yeah,
like, let me
maybe.
just plug this into
Yeah,
it.
maybe.
And then
Yeah, because a lot of times the reality feels very slippery. Oh, we went to the United States yesterday.
it's true. You told me.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
did you go to the States?
Because we needed it. I wanted to, and she
Oh.
wanted. Well, let's just
Oh,
go.
for fun?
Yeah, for fun.
Okay, where did you go?
We went to Plattsburgh.
Ah, it's very cute. It's quaint.
Yeah, it was alright.
It's like the Vermont of. It's close to Vermont.
Yeah, it's really close to, but there's like a whole.
It's like the Quebec City of America. It's very quaint.
Yeah, it's quaint. It was like we go there.
Oh, really?
We go.
Village.
Yeah, it was all right. I liked the drive down was nice actually because it was all just kind of rainy and it was easy and listen to music and we go through the border. The border's always scary.
Of course.
The
yeah.
border's always.
Did you
always-
cry?
All right.
Anxiety. I'm sorry, I shit my pants. Like, well, you're not an Arab. Keep going.
no, I held myself together. I gave them the passports, and then I went down. They're very friendly, actually,
Yeah.
the border. They're usually very nice. When I
Yeah.
was a kid, they used to beat my dad and
Well, your
send him
dad
to
was a
jail.
criminal. You're not a criminal, as far as I know.
Yeah. And then, what the fuck did we do there? We went to okay. I used to go as a kid to Plattsburgh. There used to be
Yeah.
beaches there, right? We used to
Oh, I
drive
didn't know
there,
that.
and so. But I remember after the beach, we'd always go to this mall
Yeah.
every time. This big mall, and in my head, I imagine I was like a child, I was like 3 or 4 or 5. I thought this mall was this beautiful place, and they had this big, huge, like like a Rube Goldberg machine is.
What?
A Rube Goldberg machine.
I'm just imagining like an old Jewish guy. Hey, I'm Rube Goldberg.
Maybe
Welcome to
I'm
my machine.
Maybe I'm saying, the machine where like you put like a ball and it goes down and then it hits like a domino and then it sparks something up and
Okay, I can imagine.
You know what I
Okay.
mean?
It's called a Rube Goldberg.
yeah, and it's like dun, 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 and it starts and it ends with like a thing. It like you've seen this on on YouTube
I
or
can
whatever,
imagine
right?
it. Yeah, okay.
So they had one of those, and it was this huge machine. We went to this mall, and it was like this derelict, dilapidated. It was so depressing. Everyone was all like dragging their legs and fucking all fat and ugly. And there was a huge Target, and I was like, "Where's this Rube Goldberg machine?"
Yeah.
And it was still there, just broken, completely
Aw.
covered in dust. And I'm like, "This is the future. Like this is."
Well, malls are dying.
Yeah, malls are.
Malls
100%.
are no one like.
I used to
malls-
love going to the mall.
Really.
Oh, I loved going to the mall.
Why?
'Cause,
So many
like-
people, and you wear your jacket indoors.
What?
You walk in and you gotta keep your jacket.
Oh yeah, I mean whatever. We'd go there because me and my buddies back
It's like
in
the
our
indoors, indoors.
yeah. I don't know. We'd go in the spring or summer because you can just like we'd grab a what's it called, iced coffee, and we would like cause ruckus in the mall. We were teenagers, Like we would grab like shopping carts. We'd bring them to the top of like the parking lot. We'd just throw them off into the street.
Shopping cart.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah.
Shopping cart, like. And you would throw it
Throw
off.
it like fucking 100 feet. So we love, and then we would like go crazy. And
Would you have an anxiety attack after that? 'Cause
No.
This is where you deserve an anxiety attack.
no,
I mean, God is punishing you for fucking
Maybe.
possibly murdering people. How did you know there was nobody underneath?
I don't know. We were insane. We were out
Like,
of
you've
control.
done this like more than twice.
Yeah, but it would be really late. It would be like 11 p.m. at that point, and you can see nobody's there, and someone would be standing,
And
kind
then
of, and we would film it because it looked cool, and then we
Oh
would,
yeah, but then okay, if you would film it, that's content. Bro. Put it on
Yeah.
the podcast.
we used to, and then we would like
That's crazy.
yeah, and then during the day we would run around and cause just have fun.
Dude, I haven't been in a mall in so long.
Mhm.
I forgot what. I just don't like the idea of a mall. Like the idea of a mall.
Yeah.
I don't like shopping. I don't know if
Okay.
you noticed. Even my toothpaste, I buy it from Amazon.
Okay, yeah.
I want the shopping mall to come to me.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
not gonna
yeah,
go to the
hey,
shopping
man.
mall.
But anyway, I mean, look, I love malls. I
Yeah,
used to-
really?
Yeah. I think they're
What
very.
What feeling?
especially during Christmas, they have the Christmas tree up, and there's none of this like Arabic
Immigrants.
stuff. It's all just Christian
It's all
shit.
Christian white.
Like even
white
Easter.
Santa.
Easter, they get the Easter bunny there.
A
they
white
get
Easter
eggs.
bunny. White eggs.
It feels very like the 90s, these malls. You know which mall still is doing well? Rockland is killing it.
Yeah.
It's the best mall. It used to be the shittiest mall. Now
Really?
this mall is like,
It used to be fancy. Everyone would say it was like the fanciest mall.
Oh yeah. When I was a kid, it was like just all Greek old ladies like smoking. Now it's like nice and whatever.
So you just go from store to store? Is that
No, I just walked through the mall once. Like it takes me 5 minutes. I used to go for a run. Like when I used to live in Park X, I would run for like 40 minutes,
Yeah.
and then I would just run to the mall. Like I would run through TMR all the way to Rockland, and I would grab like a coffee and walk home and just go through the mall and just be like, look at all the things. Like I would just sometimes I'd go in the pet store for like 2 minutes, look at like the birds and the fish, and then I would leave.
Just the idea of walking aimlessly in a mall just doesn't appeal.
No.
I like doing that in a museum.
Oh, 100%. But I don't live next to a museum.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I go to a museum like when I'm traveling.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I
Yeah. No, I wouldn't go to the mall.
When's the last time you went to the mall?
Yesterday.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
Plattsburgh. Did you buy anything?
We bought something from. I was a little sick, so I bought like a cough drop or something. And then Claire bought. What the fuck did she buy? So I you know the you don't wear glasses. You wear glasses, right? Okay, but you don't wear contacts. Apparently, contact solution is going extinct. Like good contact solution, and she goes to like
COVID? Why was?
because all these factories in Canada are shutting down, and they're like moving their factories somewhere else. But in between, they're just not making any of this.
Really?
Yeah, it's like this specific, really good contact
Yeah.
solution. And so she was able to find it in America. Like there was like the last one, and she like the only way to really get it. Otherwise, you have to use like the really cheap brand, and it like kind of makes your eyes itchy. So whatever.
Have you ever wore contact lenses?
Never know.
Okay, this is a true story about me wearing
Okay.
contact lenses. So many years ago, maybe 20 years ago, I was dating this girl, and she used to work in an eye shop,
Mhm.
not an eye shop,
Like
but
eye doctor
eye doctor glasses store.
store.
And so I got glasses, but I'm like, oh, you know what? Let me try contacts. So we're going out. So she got me contacts, and I don't like touching my eye. Like it's a phobia of mine, like putting my finger up my eye.
Oh really? I
It
could
doesn't
do
make sense. You're not supposed to do it.
I know it's kind of gross. Like you could pop your eye.
Like, I don't know, but you're not supposed to touch your eye. There's a reason. Like my body goes like, nope. There's a reason.
I can do it. Look. Ugh.
Is it wet?
No.
Can I touch your eye?
No.
It has to be you.
It's really.
Does it have to be your long nails?
It kind of hurt my eye.
So, anyways, so she put them. So I lied down and she put it in my eye, and it took like 20 minutes to put them on. And she put them on. I was like, "Ooh, wow! I can see well without glasses. This is crazy."
That is crazy. How did it feel in your eye?
I mean, I felt something was there,
Uh-huh.
but I guess you get used
Yeah,
to
you
it.
must.
But I'm like, "Ooh, wow! I can see so well." And then we get home. We went out, we partied, we came back home, and you can't sleep with your contacts. And then she comes to take them off, and I'm just, every time she was like, and I couldn't. It took 45 minutes.
Oh my god.
To get the contacts out of my eyes.
Damn.
I'm like, I'm never wearing contacts ever again.
That's stinks.
Poor girl, man. She would just sit on top of me, and she's like,
please, just stop.
it's 4 a.m. Let's go to sleep. And it's just, I couldn't. It took 45 minutes, and
Damn.
my eyes were red and itchy, and
Oh.
because she kept going there, and I'm like, yeah, and then I would close my eyes. Oh, I might need to go back because I think my eyesight is degrading.
Yeah. Yeah, you might.
But I love going on stage and not seeing well
Yeah, I don't.
because
You don't
it
need
just
to-
my ears get better. I'm like a echo.
Oh really?
Like I hear the laughter coming to me. And it's coming from there. Exactly. I'm like a dolphin.
Yeah.
And I just hear the laughter. I use it it bounces off my bald
that's
head,
Cool.
and I know where the people are. It's great.
It's a good sound.
Like I might start wearing glasses off stage and then just taking them
Take
off
them
and
off.
just be legally blind.
Wow, that's cool.
I mean, no, I can see well. It's just
Yeah, yeah.
from far, I don't see well, especially
No,
with the blinding lights.
Once in high school, like I was doing like a science experiment, like in my science class. I wasn't doing the experiment. Like all the like I was just standing around. Like,
Because you were
looking.
having anxiety attack. Teacher. Okay.
So this kid, so like we're like we throw shopping carts off malls, right?
Yeah.
So like all my friends are all like, all right, how do we ruin this for everybody?
Yeah.
So when we started throwing, I didn't actually take part in this because I was like I had the understanding that this was dangerous because it was all like acidic chemicals in a beaker. People were throwing like things inside of the beakers and having it splash everywhere.
Yeah.
And my buddy from across room threw some sort of like little thing, like a ball or something, into one of the beakers. Flew right into my eyes. And I was like, ha, ha, and I'm like, just burning. And then the teacher grabbed me, and you know there's these eye cleaners there, and they're like these two little balls that shoot high pressure water into your eyes.
It's like a bidet for your eyes,
dude. And I had to keep my eyes open as water was going right into my eye. And
I think I'm starting to understand where you get your anxiety attacks from. You were hanging out with hoodlums, bro.
Yeah. Well, we were hoodlums, Park X, you know, dude. Ask Pantelis, he has 100 of these stories too, dude.
God damn.
Anyway, so we're the student who did that, my buddy. I think his name was like Abraham or some shit. I can't remember. He
is it Ibrahim? Is he an Arab?
No, he was Jewish.
Okay.
I think his name was Avram. Avram. So he goes to the principal's office. And for some reason, everybody tells this kid, all the teachers tell him that he made me go blind. And so he felt so bad. He was crying, freaking out. And then I come down and I'm like, hey, man. He's like, oh, my God. He was freaking out. I don't know why they did that to him. No, everybody knew it was fine.
Because teachers have no fun. And they're like, let's just.
It's so
They must
dark.
have hated him. If he was a hoodlum and like a hooligan and just ruining the class, they must have disliked him. But Jewish kids are good boys.
He was a good boy. The thing is, our school, everybody was a hoodlum. There was like 4 nerds that did all their homework, and the rest of us were insane. Like we just didn't do anything. Like nobody did anything. Like I don't know how I never learned anything in the high school. And there was like 4 people that went to Harvard or something, and the rest were stuck here. Anyway, so we're in the United States, and we go all the way to Texas Roadhouse Steakhouse.
I don't know what that is. What is that?
It's a steakhouse in the theme of Texas.
Woo!
Oh my God, we
Tell
go
me
there.
more.
It's all like peanuts and sawdust everywhere. You know, we'll go through the door, and it's like everyone's American. So for some reason I always, you go to a restaurant here, a chain restaurant, like I don't know, like a Madison's or some shit. They're like, hey, bonjour, Bangkok, Danton, or whatever. And I was expecting that. They were like, hey, how are you? Good. That was British. Wait.
Well, howdy
doody there,
cowboy.
Yeah. And I was like, yes, we're in America. And there was like America shit over the wall. There was like, we're proud to serve our military on the wall. And there's like country music playing. And the girl's like, you want some biscuits? I'm like, yeah. And she gives us some like honey roasted biscuits or whatever. And she brings us to our table. And every half an hour they do a line dance. They go, don't break my heart. And it's every half an hour. And someone screams, woohoo, Roadhouse. And makes everyone goes, yeah.
And every half an hour, is there a guy missing because they killed themselves in the kitchen?
Dude, I would fucking hate it too if I worked there. But I'm used to just restaurants being restaurants. You know, in Quebec, you're in a restaurant, everyone's just like really serious or mean, unless you go. I don't know, like restaurants. There's no character. There's no Texas character.
There's no theme to restaurants.
I need a theme, man. I need Texas theme.
12? Why do you
Dude,
need a fucking theme?
Because I'm going to the restaurant. Hello, yes, good food. Goodbye. No, I need like to feel like I'm in.
What? You want to be entertained all the time?
Well, yeah.
Just talk to your lady.
I do.
That's it.
And the whole time we're like listening to the dance, listening to the country music.
When you're with your lady, you sit and like talk about other people?
No. Oh, yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
That's entertainment.
Yeah, we do.
Howdy doody, woody booty.
Also, Americans, they're hideous. They're so gross. Like a lot of them, like every single one wears like a hoodie with like, those pants that go. That's every single one, and a camo hat. And they're all super fat, and their kids all wear the same, and they're all just like. And I'm thinking, like, dude, there's all this cowboy shit going on. Enjoy the cowboy shit, guys. Like, when they're just there to just eat and leave. They're not grateful,
Was it a good food?
It was sick. I got a what the hell did I get? I got a
panic attack.
Fort Worth ribeye.
Ooh.
No, did I get a ribeye?
What makes it the Fort Worth?
I don't know.
It's just a ribeye?
Just like a steak. It's like Texas ribeye or whatever.
Is it good?
Yeah, it was really good. The steak was actually sick. And then I got corn and potatoes, and Claire got a sirloin steak with ribs.
Ooh.
And it was great.
You got ribs and a steak?
You can get half and half. Like you can get like a 6-ounce steak with like a 6-ounce rack of ribs or 10-ounce rack of ribs, and it was good. And listen to this. So we go to Dunkin' Donuts. Before we're driving because dude, it's awesome. Dunkin' Donuts is the shit. It's like Tim Hortons, but like intense. It's like a small is like a large. You know, and you're like fuck yeah, dude. And I couldn't find my debit card. I'm like, oh shit, where's my debit card? And I go through it, and I find $100 American in my wallet.
Huh?
And I'm like, I don't even remember why this is. It was like hidden deep, like not in where the money is, like where like my IDs are. Behind the IDs, I had $100 American.
Who put that?
I don't know. I swear to God, I have no idea. And this must have been like maybe from when I went to Florida 5 years ago or something.
Bro, and maybe your grandma, she put $100 in there.
No, but maybe like I must have maybe converted some money that I just kept or something, or I don't know. I had $100 American. So I bought fucking dinner. I bought donuts. I bought all, and I was like, it was like a free.
What an amazing day.
Oh, I was so happy. And I was like, fucking Americans are all like happy and but they're ugly. I don't know. It's a weird dichotomy. But
Want to hear a funny story?
Yeah.
So there's an Arabic song I've been listening to. Okay, can you grab one of the phones? Which one has Spotify? It's such a good song. I saw a meme about it. About like the beauty of Arabic poetry, and I'm like, oh my god, that song I used to listen to all the time when I was younger. Listen to this. You ready? Ladies and gentlemen, راغب علامة نسين الدنيا. Make me forget the world. Make me forget its people. Melt me and let me tell you the most beautiful words. So I've been listening to the song and it's on repeat. And when I listen to love songs, I don't know for you, I'm a bit older than you. I just reminisce of old girls that I loved. I mean, they were all young, but I just reminisce of like the girls of my life that I loved tremendously. And I don't know for you, but you know like how you feel about Claire. Every time I was in love, that's how I felt about every woman. Like she's perfect. She's the most beautiful woman on the planet. I wouldn't change it. So I'm like reminiscing, and I shouldn't do this.
What?
But listen. I was on my phone, I opened Instagram, and I started looking at my ex's Instagram profile. Because, I missed her. So I'm looking at her profile while taking a piss. I was in a bar in a stall.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, I'm pissing. And I'm like, I shouldn't be doing this. This is wrong. I shouldn't look at my ex's Instagram account.
No.
And then while I'm pissing, the door of the stall is broken. And I think someone just walked in and opened the door. So I have my penis out, my phone in my hand, and I went, no. And I just hit my phone. Like, no, don't look at Amy. Look at my penis. I didn't hide my penis. The guy's like, oh, sorry. And then he closed it. No.
That's what.
I'm like, that's hilarious. So I started laughing while pissing.
And your piss was like,
stopping.
Yeah. I was at my mom's house, and usually when I pee, I just I'm usually wearing like shorts or my underwear, so I just pull down my whole underwear usually.
Yeah.
And it was at my mom's house. For some reason I forgot where I was, and I pulled down my whole pants and my whole underwear with the door open. And I was like, "What the fuck?" And my mom was in the kitchen. I was like, "Damn!" And so shut the door.
Did you shut the door?
Yeah. I was like, "What the fuck?" I'm just so used to just pissing.
With your girlfriend, you pee with the door open?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I shit with the door closed, but.
Well, she busted it open.
Yeah,
like, hi.
She busted open.
Yeah,
dude. She just wants to bug me. Yeah, maybe that, and also maybe that's a little bit of I am panicky. She scares the hell out of me in this, like when I'm showering. Damn, man.
Yeah, you're gonna censor all of this because you don't want her to beat you up.
No. This she needs to hear this.
She needs to hear this.
Yeah,
Claire,
she scares the hell out. Yeah, it's terrifying,
my friend.
It's fucking a nightmare.
You're abusing his powers. لو أقول لك إني بحبك الحب شوي عليك. Such a beautiful language. Yeah. So anyways, I've been listening to the song the whole time. Yeah. The whole time, 24/7. I went to the JFL thing, listening to the song. We go, dude, the day before, I'm hanging out with comedians at McKibben's. I'm like, guys, you gotta hear to this song. So I'm like playing it and pausing it, playing it and pausing it. So anyways, I'm in the car and I'm playing the song. And another car, I don't want to say who, he's like, Amer, that's love bombing. I'm like, that's some white people shit. That? Love bombing is when like that you find someone you like and you just bombard them with love. Okay? You just give them love and love. And that's they call love bombarding. Apparently it's toxic and you're not supposed to love bomb.
Really?
I'm like, take your white bullshit and just throw it. Go. That's why you
Huh.
don't put spices in your food. Get the
Yeah.
fuck out of here. It's
not
love
love bombing.
bombing.
It's
It's a
not that
white.
bad.
This is people who are able to write these beautiful words to
Yeah.
express love in such an amazing
What
way.
would be a white person song? I met you at
That's
the
like
store.
I love you, and you like, hey, I like it, and then you fist bump your wife when you marry her. I don't know. That's love. Apparently, writing beautiful poetry with
Yeah.
like just expressing your
I love
complete and utter desire and veneration of like the person you love. That's love bomb. Like that's some
true.
white
If
people
you
shit.
hear, when I was in America, I listened to a lot of country music
yeah,
there. And I'm
yeah.
an expert.
Country music
All-
is it's all love and
No, but the new country music,
Yeah.
it's surface level garbage, right? It's like, I met this woman at the country store. She gave me a wink and I called her a
A whore.
whore. I knew she'd be the one 'cause she's got my Tommy gun, and I slept with her that night, and there was a panic attack that night. So, it's all
And
like,
then we voted for Trump.
yeah, and so it's very sort of, but like back in, like, when what's it called, Johnny Cash
Yeah.
and Chris Christopherson and Marlon Wayans or whatever, Waylon Jennings, there you go. It was all love and like guts and
Yeah.
death and
Dude,
yeah.
I finished Yellowstone,
Oh yeah.
and bro, I get it.
Yeah.
I'm ready to vote for Trump.
Yeah.
I'm ready to
Yeah.
like, you know what? No more ethnic people in my.
Damn, I got some literature, bro.
It is.
I'm joking.
It is. I get nature now.
Yeah.
I get nature. That show.
I bet it's beautiful. Montana,
is.
right?
So beautiful. There's certain things. Nothing happened. You're just watching the most insanely beautiful
Yeah,
scenery that I have ever
damn.
seen in my life, and you're like, oh, that's why people want to protect their land.
Yeah.
That's why, and because
Wow.
they're not protecting it against like Mahmoud, they want to save it from,
Yeah.
an LLC who wants to build condos.
Yeah,
and shit.
corporations
You're like,
and
oh,
like,
that
yeah.
makes so. It's
There's
so
something really
I
beautiful.
get cowboys now.
Yeah.
Like, I get Saeed.
Yeah.
I get the cowboy mentality. You're like, you mess with Mahmoud, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Yeah. Something about like, how like flat the land is, and then also on a giant
Amazing.
mountain. It's like, and then it's flat again.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
God, dude, I'm telling you, that show, as I said, there's 15 minutes you're watching, and you're just watching them
Yeah.
being in the middle of nowhere.
That's so cool.
And like tying cows and like just sitting by the fire and just cracking jokes.
Yeah.
And I know, of course, it's romanticized,
Yeah.
but I'm like, man, I want to buy a cowboy hat. I want to live on a farm. I
Yeah.
want to milk a cow.
'Cause now-
I want to
'cause
fuck
now
my
you-
cousin. I want to live
Yeah.
the cowboy. Like, I get the life full cowboy. It's an art form by
Yeah.
itself.
Now it is. Now it's like you can make it's like a business, and it's like kind of safe. You're not gonna be scalped or whatever. You're not like
Oh, yeah.
you're not like a ranger out there.
I mean, there's a lot of Native Americans, and they still fight.
Oh yeah, and they're
Yeah,
all
but
mad at
there's
each
no
other.
scalping. Well, yeah, but they're like 2022.
Yeah.
natives.
They got like iPhones.
Life is not great for them. I don't know if
Ah,
you
it's
noticed
bad.
lately.
It's true.
It's a tough one. It's, woo,
Well, they
no,
got
but man, I'm telling you, dude. And it's crazy because I've been watching it, and you know how I watch? I just get fully immersed
in the
it.
darkness.
In the darkness, immersed completely in the
Wow.
show. Like it's as if I'm with them, and it kind of affects my personality for
Yeah.
a couple of days.
Yeah. It's crazy.
So I'm like talking to girls when I'm like, I'm just gonna say like I'm gonna be a cowboy. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
just say some wild shit, and they're like, oh,
Ooh. Wait, who?
girls.
Okay. All right.
I'll tell you in 6 months. You know me. It's always
Yeah.
there's a 6 month.
Yeah.
In 6 months, you'll hear what happened now, and in 6
Okay.
months, you'll hear what happened 6 months later. you know?
Okay. Cool.
Anyway, so it's the idea of a cowboy. What is a cowboy? What makes someone a cowboy? It's not the hat. It's not the shirt. It's not the tight pants. It's the.
It's the freedom.
It's literally, yeehaw, like
Ah.
that. That yeehaw feeling is so important for men, anyways. Just like fuck it, let's do this.
Yeah.
You know,
Wow.
it's so important.
That's really cool.
That's the men. You know, like OG men. You know, like you have a OG. Now you have like 6 different type of women,
yeah.
but some have penises, some have vaginas, some have like unicorn hair, whatever. But like the OG men, with all its flaws and
Yeah.
qualities, is a cowboy.
Yeah. It's a lot outside.
Yeah.
Do you go outside a lot though?
No.
So
But I'm a cowboy
well,
differently.
you got a hat.
I do have a cowboy hat. I
Yeah.
have a guitar. I have a
Damn.
horse.
No,
I told you I fell off a horse once.
you never told me
Oh,
that,
bro.
What happened? Maybe you did. I can't. Tell me the story again. I can't remember.
Years ago, maybe 14 years ago or something. I went on a date. I took a girl, my girlfriend. I'm like, hey, let's go horseback riding. Because, at a certain point, you're just looking for activities. Like, you went to New York, to Vermont.
Yeah.
So we went, I don't know where. Like, it's a bit, maybe 30 minutes, 40 minutes from Montreal. So we got a horse, and I'm like, ooh, this is nice. I sit on the horse. And right away, I'm like, yeah, I'm cool.
Oh,
I ride a horse.
Yeah.
So we're sitting on the horse, and we're walking around. And I'm like, for some reason, I'm handling the horse situation very well. Even though I never rode a horse. I didn't have a hat on. I was stupid.
Yeah.
I never rode a horse. So I'm just handling the horse well. And so I befriend like the teacher who's, now that I think of it, she was like a 17-year-old girl.
Okay.
I mean, she's like, it was her summer temp job.
She's raised by horses or
probably. Whatever. And I'm like, hey, let's gallop. She's like, okay. So we stand, like the other team continues. So I'm here. I remember I had a beautiful Lacoste shirt with like $600
You're crazy.
glasses.
You got on a horse?
But it was like a summer Lacoste shirt. It was very nice.
Okay, I know. But the horses, they look.
I might still have the shirt.
It saw your alligator, got scared. He's like, "Arr."
So we're on the horse, and she's like, okay, just do. I'm like, nah. So I go, and I do that. If you don't know what you're doing, I'm like, while I was doing it, I shouldn't have done this. Because it was scary. So I'm like, so I'm riding the horse, and then I'm straddling the saddle, right? So I have the saddle between my legs, my legs and this, and then I feel the saddle just turn.
Oh no!
Because the saddle wasn't tight enough around the. I'm like, oh no. Actually, it was this. Oh no. This. I don't know. I was like, oh no. And then boom!
Wow!
I fell off the horse, hit my arm, hit my head. I'm like, I'm on the floor, and I remember, I made her laugh. That lady, the teacher, she's like, she comes to me, she runs, she comes like, are you okay? And I open my. Like, is the horse okay?
That's funny.
I had a
concussion
for sure. My shoulder, I couldn't move it.
Fuck.
So like, I need to go to the hospital. So I'm like a bit dizzy. Like, okay, but we need to get to the hospital. So we go back.
How are your sunglasses?
Oh, destroyed.
No.
Shirt destroyed.
No.
Sunglasses destroyed.
How's the horse?
The horse was fine.
Okay.
I think. We get back to the car. I go to my car. I'm like, okay, let's go to the hospital. I was gonna drive. I look at my tire. I have a flat tire.
Oh.
So I'm like, God damn it! I wasn't gonna change my tire, so I just put air in the tire.
Mm-hmm.
We drive to the Lakeshore Hospital, which is the closest hospital. We get there. We wait. Interesting fact: while we're waiting, because they do the radiography, like the X-rays and stuff. I was in a room with another guy, and I remember the other person, like another client, not client, patient.
Yeah.
They had HIV. I'm like, ooh, I never met anyone with HIV.
How do you look?
Like AIDS. Well, gay. Nah, they look normal. Just, I wasn't, like, I couldn't see him, but I could hear him. He said, he's like, I'm HIV positive. I'm like, ooh, I never.
Wow, weird.
I never, maybe, again, I imagine all of that because I had a concussion, but I remember, like, oh, this is interesting. I've never met one of those, It's interesting. Just a regular dude with HIV.
Have you ever been put under, like in a surgery?
By HIV? No. No, I don't think so. So, anyways, they say I have a bursitis.
Oh, damn.
Bursitis?
I don't know.
So I stay in the hospital. I'm there with a girl, and by then, like, it wasn't going great with the girl. It was not going. Like, it was like it's the end of the relationship.
End of it.
The horses. I used the horse to try to save the relationship.
Yeah.
But
No.
Oh God, I was so stupid back then too. So, anyways, like it's midnight or 1 a.m. They tell us like, all right, guys, you can go now. So I have the thing. We go out. I see the car. The flat tire is even there. Like, okay, I need to change the tire because I need to drive now all the way back to Montreal.
Yeah.
Changing the tire with one arm. She's like, "Can I help?" I'm like, "No." So stupid back then. I'm like, I'm not gonna let a girl help me.
Yeah.
And also, just the whole the day was so shit. So I'm trying to change the tire and stuff. And she's like, now that I think about it, I feel so bad for whatever made her go through. We get home. I lie. I'm like, ugh. And then my brain was still like, I had a concussion. I wasn't feeling safe.
Yeah.
Then we had
dangerous.
a huge fight. Then she went home. And like a day later, we broke up. And then like a week later, I get by the mail.
You see her on Instagram, she's dating the horse.
He's like,
what the?
What's crazy, 2 weeks later, I opened my mail and I got a ticket because I was speeding on the way to the hospital. I'm like, what a shit day. Breakup.
Fuck.
Fight with a girl.
That's bad.
Fell off a horse.
That's bad.
Bursitis.
Damn.
Concussion.
That's the worst.
and
Yeah.
and fucking
Ticket.
ticket on top of that because of a speeding camera, whatever.
Yeah.
And I think that day I got a ticket. I was taking my garbage out, like so. I was holding my bag, and I noticed that my neighbor, she left her, I guess because she leaves all the time, she left her garbage outside.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna take the metallic garbage can with me downstairs. So I'm going down the stairs. So I have my shitty hand, and I'm holding her garbage can.
Yeah.
Then I slip. You saw my stairs; they're really slippery.
Yeah.
I slip and I fall.
Oh.
So I'm like, oh, and I couldn't use this arm. So I'm like, so I'm trying to get up from the. I'm like, this is
This is the worst
this
life.
is the worst. I remember I cried.
Wow.
After all of that, and I was going through like, oh, should I
Kill yourself.
what's going on with my life? What's going on? Like, what
Yeah.
am I gonna do? I think I just turned 30 or whatever.
Damn.
And I'm like, oh, this is horrible. I remember like a week or 2 weeks later. Yeah. It was It was like I would say the darkest time
Yeah.
of my life. And then I think 3 months later I started doing stand up.
Oof. Then it got deeper and darker, and then you pulled yourself out of it.
And then look at me now.
Yeah.
Look at me now.
Look at me now.
Look at me now. I'm
Yeah.
getting
Yeah.
paper.
This is a very vulnerable episode,
That's
everybody.
Yeah.
Very vulnerable.
We should make out. That's the gayest episode.
Nah.
We should release this in the Pride Month. Do you feel better?
What do you mean?
Like sharing, because you see, a lesson
okay.
I learned from Yellowstone
Yeah.
is that apparently when you ride a horse, your asshole gets in deep pain
Okay.
because you're riding and or your balls, whatever. So one of the new cowboys is about to get on the horse, and he has difficulties walking.
Oh.
So an older cowboy comes to him. He's like, "Son, do you need to go to the hospital? Do you need to go see a doctor?" He's like, half of the pain is the shame we carry on our shoulders. I'm like, oh.
Oh, that's interesting.
There's a lot of life lessons, like man-to-man life lesson cowboys.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
That's interesting. That's nice. Yeah.
Like the shit, like, oh, I can't believe I get this pain, or I can't believe, this is what I'm suffering. But when you share it, you're like, oh, because you.
Yeah.
people
The thing
relate.
is, I'm not ashamed of it. It's not.
You should be.
Whoa, dude! I want the news, not the weather, man. But no, it's not shameful. It's like something you can't hide. It's like you. It's not like.
I mean, it makes you cry. It affects you a lot. I think you'd be surprised to learn how many
Yeah.
people share. Because I had one in my life, and it was. Do you want me to share with you?
Sure. Yeah.
So my last year as an engineer, okay,
Mm-hmm.
and I was working at the office, and back then I was just doing comedy a lot, and I was like falling in love with comedy, and I was working on my computer, and it's just the walls start closing in. I'm like, oh my god, is this my life? I'm gonna be in this prison forever. So I ran to the toilet, I opened the water, full blast, splashing my water on my face. I'm like, oh my god, what's this feeling that I'm feeling? Looked at myself in the mirror, like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh, I'm having a panic attack. Then it made me laugh. I'm like, oh my god, it's like in the movies, the guy who's like stuck at his job, who's having a panic. I'm like, oh, I need to quit this job. That's why I'm having a panic attack.
Yeah.
Because I need to quit this job. I just I felt the panic attack. Then it made me laugh that I was living this Hollywood moment.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, I'm having a panic attack
Yeah,
at
weird.
work. I need to quit my
Yeah.
job. So that's the only panic attack I ever had. I was like, it was just it's the rush of something.
Yeah.
Like suffocating, and
Yeah. Some people like Tony Soprano. He would like faint, and like some people.
you get hard.
Yeah, I
Oh
get
my
hard.
God.
I faint and snap my dick.
I'm you should try the blowjob method.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Like,
Yeah.
like, oh my god, I have a panic attack. Just go like, I'm here.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we'll try that.
I guess I don't know, a hug or affection or something.
No, I get affection. It's not like we're not both. She's not there just.
Well,
like,
she's British, dude. British people
No,
are not
she-
the most affectionate.
No, she
I know.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I can't say that.
She's really nice. She helps a lot. Like she gets me through it pretty easily.
That's good, man.
But
you got yourself a life partner.
yeah. It's but it just comes and goes. Like up until then, I would get only panic attacks once every 7 months.
Mm-hmm.
Now
And lately, it's every night.
it's like every other night.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Do you think you're gonna have one tonight?
I don't know.
What about now?
Imagine that's how the episode ended. Now. That's not bad.
Cut to like a paper news. Gabriel Massey death. He died. He got hit by a car because he was running naked across the street.
That's so funny. Anyway, yeah, we should go.
We should go?
I have to make risotto.
What time is it?
5:47.
Okay, perfect. All right,
Yeah.
guys. Well, thank you for listening to the Vulnerable podcast.
Yeah.
This is Gabriel. Give him lots of love when you see him.
Yeah. Give me.
And give me
Actually,
money.
no, don't. Just leave me alone.
Maybe that's the problem. Maybe he's just
No. I don't need anything.
come to laugh at
Yeah.
his jokes.
Yeah, that's all I need. Yeah, come and laugh. Come and laugh. Get your ass down to our show. Let's outnumber these French people. Finally.
That's so fun.
let's outnumber these French fucks.
But like, come to our Friday, Saturday shows. These shows are great.
Yeah.
But the Sunday show is so crazy sometimes because you have people from all around the world and they're like, kissa.
Yeah.
And Gabriel is like, what?
And it's funny. There were
Hello, Harry. I'm going to fuck you. And they're like, what the fuck is this guy talking about?
There's British people at the show, and they were laughing, but they were like all in the back. They're like, and then the British people were all in the front, like, whatever. No, I don't know. Yeah, no.
All right, guys. So
Nice
thank you
seeing
for listening. We hope this entertained you. Tell a friend, subscribe.
Yeah,
Thanks
yeah,
for
tell
the
a friend.
200 new subscribers.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the past couple of weeks.
Yeah. And stick around. We
Peace
got a
out.
lot of shit.
H-Town. Doo-doo.
Earring. Oh, stay tuned for our earrings.
Yeah, oh, yeah.